Hello and good evening. As it is the 24th of February 2020, and this is Sheetmetal Associates, to be continued at the Digest Blogged YouTube relevant. Now, regards the tax exemption gift appropriate Sheetmetal Associates projects here to date 2020 series. Our primary project when we first moved here to Pittsburgh from Point Richmond, California, we had a project regards the Chevron incident, the Chevron refinery fire. The Sheetmetal Associates Executive Office was appropriate jurisdictions per regards post-claim jurisdictions. They're applicable Superior Courts of California, relevant county per regards a impro se, impro per applications for a contract forms complaints administer file court case lawsuit against the Chevron company, oil company, for the incidents occurred, the refinery fire there. Today we have a project similar, but an instance it is peripheral relevant, the situation in Chevron, because this incident did occur where Specialist Murphy, United States Army, soldier misappropriated through Operation Accurate Freedom, disjunctions there, 144 Field Artillery, their primary duty station, 143rd Service Battery, there in Richmond, California, 624 Carlson Boulevard. The situation occurs where there is a circumstance where the soldier was misappropriated. 13 teeth was removed from his mouth pre-deployment back in 2003, 2004 era, with the 144 Field Artillery on a pre-deployment medical operation that was then left incomplete. The soldier was misappropriated there before orders returning him back to the 143rd on a stand down from the 144 mission, 545-day mission out of country Iraq, Operation Accurate Freedom. And then the disjunctions there, malfunctions concerned his orders to be replaced to be what we call there at 144. He properly relieved from that duty in order to be transferred back to the 143rd Service Battery, were incomplete, left him handicapped and in hardship. The LOD assignment that was supposed to replace him back into his home lodging, new as he had moved out of his place of residence, of course, to go to the 144 call of duty to perform an Operation Accurate Freedom for that 545 days. Now, when the stand down occurs, you get sent back. What happens? Where are you going to live at when you go back home and you're stand down? You didn't moved out of your apartment, moved everything into storage. Where are you going to live? Well, this situation occurs here. Now, Specialist Murphy's left homeless for 8 years to live in a park in a tent in a secluded area there, other good than the park, private property jurisdiction at the time, was allowed to squat within the Knoxville Regional Parks jurisdictions. Knoxville Regional Park, East Bay Regional Parks Police Department had knowledge of his presence there, and it then allowed him to continue there to squat there with a disclaimer appropriate. Sheetmetal Associates was there to assist Specialist Murphy in that organization, that disclaimer, and then proceed progress, maintain a decent livelihood there for his consort. Sheetmetal Associates was born in Point Richmond, Knoxville Regional Park. Here today we have our tax gift, or exemption gift rather, that we are performing as a project here, peripheral that Specialist Murphy then, along with Sheetmetal Associates, organized the Chevron project for assist people with claims of jurisdictions, the inhalations, the traumas, PTSD, and again, apply of in pro se pro per court complaint there at Superior Court's relevant. That time, Contra Costa County would be the relevant county for that Superior Court jurisdictions of applications. Now here we have a situation where because that 8 years, that was 8 years that he remained in the park without paying taxes. Of course, he hasn't gotten he got his LES statements. He was misappropriated $15,000 continued junctions there with the 143rd Service Battery. That money was not supposed to be paid to him. It was because he didn't serve with the 143rd yet. But the 143rd paid him out of their reserves and their fundings. Misappropriated government funds, misappropriated there. Now, continue. He's still on 144's orders, though. 144 service, FCHAB's orders over in 1300 Federal Avenue in Los Angeles, California. He's still supposed to be on orders there. He contracted for $5,000 a month, Operation Record Freedom combat duty pay, and therefore $5,000 for the time that he was sent back to the 143rd is still in order to be paid to him. Now he's going to get that money back from 2004, all the way here to 2020. That money goes back $5,000 a month. That's still taxpayers' money, or a portion of the taxpayers' dollar that goes into that restitution compensation for those lost years. Now, those last years, of course, Specialist Murphy was discharged in 2006. That means from 2006 on now here, he's getting paid still our taxpayers' dollar portion, and that was here to resaturate or replenish or compensate, restitute for that salary loss in that time of displacement in the United States Army. Therefore, somewhere the IRS he needs to be in conjunction with the military in order to find out, well, why isn't Specialist Murphy paying taxes from there and he's still dislodged from his unit of honorable service in the United States Army? Well, that's what we are here now to help you do. We have our project here. I'm going to introduce Sheetmetal and Associates. This is the rebate project here. Sheetmetal Associates company project requests IRS rebate refund programs. Yield about $5,000 claim, even if you already performed taxes. Okay, it also explains here in introduction to the citizens. It also explains here, I am now casual correspondent of the citizens of the USA. We are at Operations Sheetmetal Associates, a legal advisory document company, Pittsburgh, California. Still respectable place to perform legal business and offer heretofore yours. Disclaimer, at IRS request rebate refund programs. These programs consist there. I do hope you have this safe experience performed to the public's jurisdictions relevant, and truly consider here a hopeful way we as U.S. citizens can at more comfortable associate apply, request, and rebate or refund allowance regards the unfair SPC Murphy, Specialist Murphy incident occur. The IRS Internal Revenue Service should respond to each citizen applies these legal documents with a careful concern and consideration the military relevant and as compelled IRS malfunction in order service to the public's Specialist Murphy's disclaimer program appropriate to the public. With attends a legal request in writing. For appropriate concern, request a rebate or refund reply. Here, you may view these attentions, this information at YouTube. See Specialist Murphy or Sheetmetal Associates Digest blog. These programs are here perforated to the public concerns the misappropriations of government funds that were at Detail Specialist Murphy's account there with the United States Army misappropriated. Here is the petition here. Petition, that's picture of Specialist Murphy, VA relevant. The petition here is here for regards a safeguard here just in case we have to go to U.S. District Court. And it consists of the pages here. Let you see that for a little while. And this is, here's the petition's continued portions. What happens is once you purchase the package, the disclaimer programs, you'll be asked to sign a petition here. It just consists of your name and signature there. And that's just in case we have to go and apply this matter forward, and it will be applied as soon as the government gets in touch with Specialist Murphy about situations there regards his service attendances and his regards duty details since he's been dislodged. What has he been doing, in other words, since that misappropriations with the 143rd Service Battery. 144 disjunction is the actual confirmed valid active duty with the 144. 143rd again was actually a blow-by situation. We're not in your unit. We don't have to listen to you. We don't have nothing to do with you guys, and just help assist here us be relieved from the 144. Now here's a copy of the packet here, or the programs, I call them. It's the project profile. It consists of here cover page. It also explains everything so you're going to get relevant. And here's the taxpayer's applications here. Associate the cover sheet page 1. And then you're going to get, if I can get it open here, so you're going to get page 1. Page 2, page 1B consists of your request for psychological, emotional distress by petition. The request also asks relative some type of such as Medi-Cal. It specifically asks here for appropriate, and also you can take this to your SSI or your other benefits BA relevant and try and get a conjunction there for this situation as regards Specialist Murphy. Now, I would. And here's your application for disclaimer. You fill this out and send this into the IRS. Preferably, you send it in, take it to your tax preparer and ask them what regards, what could they do to consist by their program to apply this peripheral and to request a rebate or a claim. And that claim should be yield, I prescribe, about $5,000 for such circumstance. These packets consist of about 4 to 5 pages in entirety. The programs here, and what you need they're this amount here. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 20. Yes, you'll be asked for $24 donations per purchase. The disclaimer programs to assist you and apply with an autographed signature. There'll be an autographed signature such as that, so Specialist Murphy himself. That'll be applied here on the first page here for your assistance. It cannot be copied. It's in the original and such. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed our program. Please look us up. I think Valley Market there at Harbor in Pittsburgh are going to perform a distribution of these, maybe. If not, you can give them a call later. Thank you very much, and have a good day.